Hey there, huge thank you to all the names on screen right now, the renegades who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel financially. Hugely appreciate it, my friends. Enjoy the show. And welcome back to Noita. I'm Sufferer, let's suffer together back. In the mountains, my friends, and today, it's all bounce all the time. There you go. So, I figured, if we just got all the bounce, unfortunately, vacuum bounce had to be a pain in the ass, and even though I've got unlimited spells, it decided to remain quite limited. No, that's kind of... There you go. Because we've got literally bubbly bounce, concentrated light, explosive bounce, warper bounce, lightning bounce, plasma beam bounce, and sparkly bounce. I wanted to have a little gander, put them all on, go for a run, and see how it played out again. At the moment, though, it seems kind of limited, doesn't it? I don't know, especially since we got added bounce. Ah. I don't know. You know what I mean? Ooh. I wonder if it can only do one bounce at a time. We shall see. We shall go forward. March forward. And take everyone on. And see what's cracking. And see what happens. What I hope I can do is multiply the amount of projectiles we're using to great effect. At the moment, though, it doesn't seem random. It seems like the order at which we place them on, because this is obviously a non-shuffle wand, and it's got enough mana to functionally work. They're all modifiers, and none of them are... Whoa, interfering. But lightning bounces like bang in the middle. I don't see why. That's just odd. It's like it's got too much bounce or something. What I might do, and what might be happening, if I take this bounce off, I know it's not all bounce all the time then, but you know. Question mark. Anyone know? Let me know. But we'll continue on in good fashion, in good, you know, spirits. Yeah, we'll try and find a resolution to this. See what actually goes on, because this happens on wands a little bit, you know? That the modification of certain spells, you can only go so far, because either the order of which you're doing it, or... Hey, very nice. Some things just don't like you doing a thing. Now, if I could find, say, piercing, that would be pretty cool. All of these projectiles modifications add one bounce as well, so... I wonder if... Yeah, what? Question mark. You know, why the bubble sometimes, and sometimes not. It's sometimes the lightning. This is, since we're discussing lore of the game recently, in conjunction with the eyes, this is an altar. This is an altar that's been destroyed. Now, why? It's got some symbology around it. I mean... Maybe, especially with, you know, the little brickwork here, there, and there. I need to get those little brickworks out, the files of the game, and play a little, you know, oh, just one over there. I think that's just fallen off there, though. But this is an altar that's been destroyed over time. And there's plenty of altars in plenty of biomes, but, yeah, if you hit directly, it's not bouncing, so... Scully, go, fly! No! I want you to fly better than that, man. Alright, lads. But we've got edit ones everywhere, so, of course, we can have a little... gander. What's happening here? Over time. Get different projectiles. I doubt it's a sparky issue. Because in theory, this should be going kind of insane. And it's why I wanted to do it in the first place, but... starting out first floor with a very moderate wand, hopefully to get crazier and crazier over time, that's not a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Getting it twice is a bad thing. At the moment, though, it's far too weak to do anything. 3 damage, man. And then, because of all the modification, cast delay is really quite huge. If I can trigger it later. I mean, LARPer bounce is really expensive, but really epic. And then you've got the danger of explosive bounce and lightning bounce. Lightning is probably one of the worst. Like, explosive and sparkly bounce is kind of limited in the amount they'll, you know. Oh, there you... What? Why is it so random? Oh, very nice. We need that. Huh. I've just realized. We've been discussing Earthquake recently, and there's a bit of a connection, apparently, with Earthquake. The Earthquake symbology is really interesting, because on a big earthquake, it's surrounded, like, in the concentric circles, it's surrounded by a load of 1s and 0s. The amount of 1s and 0s there are in total is the same amount of holy mountains there are in the main world, which, again, I think it's like 61, something like that, which is really interesting because, you know, Earthquake is used in the trailers of the game. It's used when... It's not even just an Earthquake thing. It's used when a dragon appears. Used on Earthquake. It's used in the Holy Mountain for an actual Earthquake to destroy it as well. So again, the iconography is everywhere. And the coincidence is kind of huge. Again, at the moment, we're thinking of replacing all of the portal liquids with something else, or destroying the portals in the order of the 0s and 1s. You know, various orders, the amount of variables that are going on is kind of huge. So we just don't know. But when you pick up a heart, I just saw it then. Like, it's just like a small version of it as well. So it might not necessarily just be kind of earthquake-centric as much as we, you know, think. But the more that little kind of symbology of, we'll just call it the earthquake symbol for now, the more it appears, the more likely it means something, right? Especially because it was used in the trailers of the game, like, all the time. I think it's used on the front of the OST soundtrack as well, you know? Something like that. Hey, we'll figure out this one. Like, at the moment, it's kind of annoying me. But we've only got one projectile, so... It is what it is. As all things are. We'll look at deciphering and figuring a few things out. We'll move Sparkly forward and... yeah. Oh dear. Hey, it's like more consistent now. But then that was the explosive bounce. This is so weird, man. Come on, lad. Direct shots are such a pain in the ass. Oh, no. No. I'd rather not. Come on, wash it off. There we go. Really? You as well, man. You as well. Yeah, check out that cast delay. It's really quite obnoxious. Especially if I miss. Yeah, a bit of gold, bit of stuff. There we go. So, next time, because I wasn't... I will, you know... We obviously need to change the wand. I can change it any time with the edit. But I don't have separate projectiles yet. Because again, it doesn't... right. Spark bolts are, like, increasing bounce should increase the lifetime, but it's very projectile dependent, right? So changing projectile could change the lifetime, change how much it bounces, because at the moment, it might do a different bounce modifier every time it bounces. We just don't know yet, because the Sparky is only bouncing once. The fact that we're meant to increase the bounce 7 times because of the amount of modifiers, and it's not doing that, possibly because of the lifetime, we just don't know, but... Hey, that's our little mission for today. Keep all the bounces on and maybe modify it further. But, again, keeping all these bounces on, maybe returning bounce. I don't think that was actually... Yeah, I think Spark is just, you know, the lifetime's so short. And it can bounce multiple times. It's just that it has to do it in a really kind of closed environment like that, you see? So once we get something like the shotgun... We're gonna go get the orbs though. I do declare it. I want some quick HP. We have... Oh, not a black hole won't work. However, we should be able to get in. Nah, I could just move it around. You know, since this is a bit of a nice little casual mess about run. Yeah, that's fine. I was wondering if it was just simply... You can't make a black hole bounce unless it's off a shield or something like that, so... Yeah, let's see when we pick up orbs as well, because... Having that small... There's a few versions of the earthquake symbology. You've got the earthquake, which is huge. You've got the earthquakey symbol when you collapse a holy mountain, which is medium. And then it looks like we've got a small version when we pick up an orb or HP. Ah, no, that's... Good. Oh, you do? Okay. That's one to get on the Noita Discord in the I room. Because, hey, I'm going to be making a separate YouTube video about how the... how the eye puzzle may or may never be solved, depending on how we work on it, right? Because, at the moment, cryptography on the eye... Right, you've got to... I'll explain it more in the video, but you've got two basic ways of looking at it. You've got the eyes, which are a series of eyes, 9 series of eyes. The, you know, just looking different directions, which could be cryptography. However, then you've got the eye puzzle, which could be seen as well as cryptography in many other ways. It depends, you know, on quite a few things. But the puzzle, the eye puzzle and the eyes are not technically the same thing. And there's a lot of work to just decode the eyes using cryptography. And I think that's quite a limited way of looking at it. Because if you're only trying to decode the eyes, you're not really looking at the eye puzzle in general. You know what I mean? So, I've got, yeah, it's not a beef as much as, hey, I think I can put a fresh perspective and some good work into hopefully encouraging people in a direction that I think might be productive. But again, I'm not the authority on this, so all I've got is opinions. Oh, dear. Oh, that was pretty brutal. I respect it. I might just leave. You know, get some money, then leave. Maybe one more HP, because again, I'm looking out for earthquake iconography now. Because it's on the HP as well. And I don't think anyone's mentioned that recently. Because we've been discussing it in the I room. In the Noita I Discord. Now, if you want to be a part of it, you have to ask one of the mods to join the I room, because it's kind of, you know, secretly locked away. But you just ask one of the mods quite nicely in the Noita Discord. And that should solve everything. I think we just leave. Again, I'm not taking this too seriously. It's more of a nice little, you know, casual. Oh, we get the shotgun. Very nice. So, now we can have a gander, because the shot... Oh, come on, game. Oh, dearie me. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I didn't pick up the HP yet. But we'll collapse this place, so you'll be able to see. There's a little 3 dot symbol at the back as well. Again, there's so many little pieces of iconography that could go into either the cauldron puzzle or the eye puzzle. If you're just trying to decrypt the eyes, you're not looking into. Now, one of the main arguments from the cryptographers is that we've looked at everything already. And it's like, yeah, I know you've looked at a lot, but the amount of variables involved, I think you can never really stop looking at it. And I don't think it's wise to assume you're done either, in that regard. I think it's closing off a really sensible, you know, portion of the eye puzzle to look at consistently forever. And never give up, never give in. Especially with the amount of iconography. Now, iconography can just be great artwork, you know, but, still, I mean, I'll explode myself so quick. You know, maybe we find another glass cannon later on. Now, if I can get a double, because we're about to, firstly, let's have a gander. You do, it doesn't have the 0s and 1s, right? So you saw that then. That's an earthquake symbol without the numbers on. If I can get an earthquake, I'll show you. In fact, Right. I'm guessing, I don't know what that all translates to, but that will translate to something. What's written around there? I'm wondering if it's the same as either earthquake or any other of the earthquakey iconography. Oh, the green one. Okay. So it's green. And that is actually the same writing for both? Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway. Bang out. Ooh. Oh, there you go. It's gonna start popping off now. Yeah, we're getting multiple. You see, it was about the bouncers in the first place. There you go. Now we're cooking with gas, my friends. Told you it'd ramp up. Yeah, believe me or not. And we'll put a sparkly bounce. And we've already got the bounce back on it, so... So, yeah, watch this. I'll clean up this place, because... You know. So let's see if the writing was the same. It is the same. It's the same on the hearts, on the earthquake. Because what I'm doing, you see the very top? I'm looking for that little kind of noose, like third from the middle top to the right, second actually. Like you've got the kind of key one, then you've got the kind of four-shaped one, and then you've got the kind of loop, I suppose. Oh, hold on. Can I just... No, do I have my... No, my cursor. Stop, man. I want my cursor. There we are. So I'm looking at... No, it's not. I don't... Oh, no, I dropped my mouse on the floor. And I play in the dark, man, so I can't see... Oh. Oh, there it is. God damn, man. Oh, why are you giving me a big pain in the ass? Just so I can move me. There we go. That's the one I'm looking at. And of course, as soon as I move my mouse, you start playing it again. But it is the same, right? It is the same. You're going to have to trust me. You can go back and forth yourself. So, highly interesting stuff. Because that iconography is not only related to earthquakes then. So it is just a... What I think it is, it's one of the only bits of magic the gods who are leading you downwards for good or bad reasons. It's one of the only bits of magic they show you, right? That they seem to perform. Or it seems to be the result of magic associated with them, shall we say. Okay. Did that do that plasma? Nope. Oh, homing. Homing's gonna limit the amount of bounces, but, you know. I mean, we could start to orbit. I mean, I like homing, so. In fact, having homing on it could save my life if it hits the target more. Nah. We want it. The whole point here is to bounce. What I need is a double. Or what I could do is... You know, this is the whole point. Ramp it up. Ramp it up as we go down. If I can get a trigger, that's superb. Hey, don't you dare. Oh, the spread, though. I mean, that's good in a way. Yeah, we got that, man. The problem is if I get plasma right close to my face. There we go. Ah! Oh. All bounce all the time. Yeah, but this is only round 2. And again, since we can edit, anytime we find a 1, we can just keep on adding if we... So it's only gonna get... Because on a casual run, this is the only way I can show you all the bounce all the time, right? Because there's no way on a casual run, top to bottom, that I'm gonna get all that. There's no way. So cheating for, you know, the entertainment value with the... Hey, there you go. Just don't plasma me in the face, game. Have we got a deal? Hopefully we got a deal. Especially since we're working with some good money now. If we can find a heart, it's 50 HP instead. So it allows me to ramp up and ramp up and ramp up this here bounce philosophy. Oh, my face. I kind of wandered down into that. Yeah, expect to hear more about the eyes from me quite soon, because I've always been quite cauldron-based, because I've never really liked the kind of cryptological ideas behind the eyes. I think it's boring and doesn't involve much about the game in terms of lore, background, kind of game ideas. It's more just math. It's not math as much as it is just, you know, big pain in my ass. However, I want to, you know, revive, I think is the right word, the ideas behind looking at more of a game action-centric, you know, doing things in game to try and, you know, not necessarily solve the cryptological thing, but again, just in case the cryptology of it is not the way forward and it's a big red herring, which it entirely could be. Like the whole, because it looks like a trigram, you know? And the guy who made it, the guy who made the eyes, Petri, is a magician, so it could be a really incredible sleight of hand. Yeah. I think we need to keep it in mind. And again, there's been a bit of a focus on denying, well, not denying, but thinking it's all been tried and done. And there's no way that's actually the case, so. I think people just ended up not being enthusiastically directed towards that kind of thinking. Because I want to prove that it's actually really fun. Because, again, we did a run the other day where we got the fish and got the fish, got them to the eyes, made them a pool. Yeah, nothing happened. But the one thing you have to realize about Noita, the one thing you have to realize and accept about working with the Noita eyes is that nothing will, like, you've got a 0.00001% chance of anything happening. You've got to enjoy the journey of it all. And I think people wanted the results too much, you know? So I think if there's a kind of philosophical change towards it, hey, we could do great things. Oh, more bounce! Sparkly bounce again. Slap it on there. Oh! Well, that's 1,000 cash money. If I... if I can get Tableau on top of its head. That's beautiful. That means... Oh, hello. Because it is being quite slow. If I can get an actual... Oh, no, the triple is great. Oh, no, we can get some accuracy. Nice. So let's have a gander now. Beautiful. Because that should create some devastations in a location. Rather than it being spread out. I mean, the spread was okay, but... I mean... if we can utilize a trigger, we can remove the cast delay from the wand and start firing out more faster. So that's how we plan on ramping it up and making it... Oh, that gas. That fungal gas, or... I don't think it's polygas. Oh, accuracy. Oh, we do have a trigger. It's not a great trigger, but it... You know? Oh! You shot me. Ah! You shot me. I shot you. Yeah, the accuracy allows me to shoot down hallways now quite nicely. Yeah, clipped in proper good. But again, piercing is where it's going to be at. There might be a nest around. Oh, give me a heart. No. Ah, you're not dead. So if I hit the target directly, it's not a bounce when it hits the target. So that is a limitation. HP, maybe? Yeah, 100 HP. Can't go wrong with that. Want to swap her down there, hopefully. That's one of the main problems in this place. Getting swapped. It's not cool. It's not fun. Alright, this is a bit of a pain. That little teleport mancer's got rocks. Ah. Yeah, and these little blobs. Hey, that's actually not so bad. Getting that plasma, and that's why plasma can be a good thing. Hey, he's waiting for me. That's a bit premature. Again, it is the small blobs that are the big pain in the ass. The big blobs, I mean, they're kind of alright. You know, they're pretty dodgeable. Alright. Hey, fresh wandage with more bounce! More bounce, or more sparkly. A bit of light on it as well. Ah, very nice. Got a nice little shortcut now. That chest was blocking it off before, so... I'm not sure I'll want rocks, to be honest. I don't think I can bounce rocks. Have a gander. No, you can't bounce a rock. Bit of a shame. It'd be funny if it just hit the floor and permanently exploded, because, of course, if it touches the floor, why isn't it bouncing if it touches the floor? I want to get plasma on him. I don't think we need to take that dude out. We did get a HP here. I mean, we've got like 250, 300 HP, so... looking alright. Oh, water trail. Robocop down the... waiting for me. Oh. Problem is, I can't really... oh, no, I see. Problem? Problem is, he's not... no, many problems. One of the main problems is he's not dead. The hell was that afterwards? Oh. Yeah, I mean, we did the guy in. We got the money. I mean, I can get hit by that dude quite a few times and it's fine. Should probably tablet the man, but I don't know if I want that water. Yeah, come on, jump now, man. Oh, you waited too long. Yeah, we'll get all sorts is what we'll get. You never know. Could come in handy. We'll leave. I think we picked up some good HP here. Stronger hearts. Yeah, it means you can advance quite... oh, we've got the black hole right still. One of the many benefits of giving yourself edit immediately at the start of a run. Really? Ain't no humidity out here. Game's high, everybody. Yeah, 300 HP pretty much. Ooh, we actually get a timer. Oh, and more bounce. More sparkly bounce. Hey, fire immunity. I mean, I could take gamble, but since I want to take this in directions that, you know, makes sense. Yeah, allows me to fire a bit faster now. There we go. Let's just get used to the rhythm of the recharge. Might even find a better wand eventually. Who knows? 2 extra sparkly bounce. Interesting. Yeah, let's get some actual water. Hey, fishes! How you doing, bros? So any saw blade. Yeah, having the spread might actually be a really decent thing. Might limit the damage in some regards, but I don't need to purchase anything. So if I can find a non-shuffle, I don't know how much mana this thing is using. This has 20, 60, 80, 100, 170, 250, 260. Oh, it's 300, 100, 320 per shot. Interesting symbology. Yes. Rats. How you doing? Well, I definitely want to break open that ice. But what we need... again, shotguns bounce. You know? They really do. Oh, since... Oh, hello. Since I've got fire immunity... A little bit... Like, right. Putting the fire on them allows me to identify which ones have the LARPA. Because I've got LARPA bounce on it, shotguns can get created that don't have the modification attached to it. Oh, tentacles, eh? Tentaclar. Beautiful. Hey, I don't think I can deny that, you know? Do we have two? Yeah, we have two sparkly at the moment, so, there you go. Yeah, that makes fundamental sense for the type of run I'm doing, right? More tentacles, more. Because if my shots don't bounce, I want them doing some. Yeah, I don't really need the money. Yeah, we're looking to make the most beautiful projectiles known to humanity. Oh, no. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dear. I think we have to, right? Because it's got the most amount of velocity, it's got the most amount of, you know, oomph in terms of speed, distance traveled. Probably take the fire off now. It's annoying. Oh, no, we take the speed off because I've removed Casterly. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. So, I'm guessing a single projectile chooses one modifier to do permanently. That's why we've seen a bit of change now and again. And it's why when we see plasma, we see a lot of it, but we don't see a lot of different types of bounce modifier all at once, you know? No, this was a good idea. Mainly because I want to, you know, like I've said the entire time, ramp it up and try and survive the silly. We'll bring the silly, but first I need it. Like, I was willing to give myself unlimited, willing to give myself edit ones everywhere, and willing to give myself everything I needed to make this possible. But not the projectiles, because if I gave myself the projectiles, then I have greatness or stupidity straight away, and that should be work for at least a little bit. I mean, we don't need the tentacles on it, but also we kinda do. Mainly because the tentacles from Tentaclar don't hurt me. A lot of the stuff off the bounce does, though. Oh, what? That's unfortunate for you. Oh, big man. Ah. Ooh, gotta watch out for that electric bounce. So when the bouncy ball, the bouncy burst, has electric on it, because we don't have explosion immunity either, so we're gonna watch out for the explodey bounce. I just don't think it'd hurt me as much as electric bounce. Not nearly as much. Oh no! Don't you dare put me in the portal. I've worked hard all my life to not get portaled by random. Wondering if I can get in there. What? Oh, Polly! I think I'll stay away from that. Ah! Could go worm hunting. Especially with the tentacle. Oh dear. Yeah, the bouncy ball hurt me. Ooh, gravity field. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. I'm not sure. Like, I felt like there was a worm around. I saw a hole. It's very powerful. I'll give it that. It's doing a job. However, we're coming into some close range fighting very soon. I would have liked to have found a HP. Okay, beautiful. They've got a lot of HP, those fake Uko Ice Demon. Silver and Snow. That sounds like a nice and lovely combination. Because what, again, it's not necessarily that I want to keep the same projectiles just because they're super dangerous. What I want to do is have a nice variety, you know? Over a period of time. Because I'm not sure how everything reacts with the bounce. Oh! Especially when it concerns something like glowing lance, which I never really do much science with. Anyway. Moving. Oh, more bounce. I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm not sure I can deny it, although I don't know where the space... Maybe take the fire off, which I've already tried to do, but it just came back. I could go with more space. I would really like an immunity, though, you know? Like electric or explosion. Oh, no, not the hiccups, man. I'm gonna die. It's... Send help. Oh, no. Lightning thrower. I need space on the wand first. Ugh. There, we got 3 slots as well. The hiccups, man. More bounce. Oh dear. Yeah, the game is lucky. I don't have the ability to put vacuum bounce on this. See, I think the mechanic is each individual projectile I shoot will take a single bounce and run with it, but it doesn't have the ability to... Oh no, it doesn't have the ability to have multiple bounces at one point. So the more projectiles I shoot, the more variety we will get. Now I could go for this and bring back the accuracy. There we go. Because shotguns is one of the best ways of adding more projectiles. And I've only got one bouncy, so... You know. Yeah, just living at large with some tentacles down there. Medic, this isn't, you know, for your eyes, mate. This is, I tried to tell him. I didn't tell him why it wasn't for his eyes, because it was, you know, gonna lead to a violent death. It's kind of like akin to, you know, if I tell you, I'd have to kill you. But if you see it, you're gonna die. There we go. Violence. Dude's not dead. What? Oh, not actually a bad hit. I've had worse. We've still got most of our HP. Oh, there we go. More projectiles. Alright, that lightning kind of followed me up. I got very lucky. It didn't get involved. Ah, hello, son. Whoa, okay. They seem to have a crazy ones. Interesting. Death Cross. Death Cross won't bounce. I mean, the Death Cross is two different projectiles. It's weird. It's got an initial projectile that spawns another projectile, and you only modify one of them. So, there is that. Teleport. Take the anti-grav, take the plasma beam. Nah, I might as well take the teleport. Might as well take the Death Cross. Might as well take everything. Oh, I messed up. There we go. We may at some point get a better wand. Mana, there we are. I don't need the mana, but hold on. This guy, he's getting involved. He got too close. I need that man down. Big man. Stop, come in. This is a distance management issue, right? You know, you just gotta keep your distance. Hold on, those don't bounce. They kinda do bounce, but I don't think the game would count it as a traditional kind of bounce, you know? So the thing about my timer, you know how when you hit, you know how I was hit without the timer, you know how I was hitting enemies before, and it wasn't doing any of the modifiers? With, oh no, I threw my water. With a timer, all of the stuff, all of the payload will spread out after hitting the target. And then it will splash the modification, so we get kind of like a double benefit by using a timer. Or a trigger for that matter. Come on, give me a HP. I'm kind of needing it. I deserve it. And, can he stop me again? Well, apparently it does with toasters, you know. Toasters stopping the awesome. Rude individuals. Toasters. I do declare it. Don't know what's getting hurt down there, but something's losing 1 HP at a time. The door, perhaps, by the fire? You know, look at it. I did. Yeah, if I'm the perfect distance away, though... Oh, okay. One of the main problems with the timer, if I'm a perfect distance away, and I don't hit the enemy with the timer, but my payload launches just before I hit them, then nothing bounces off. And I can't get too close, otherwise if a lightning pops off. Kind of want to... I don't know, actually. Seems like it might be the more distance I have, the better for my payload to bounce off. But then, the timer would have been activated well before that. I don't even know. I'm making stuff up as I go along, like usual. Freezing's probably not going to bounce, right? Run! Oh no, double man. Oh, could have healed. Not that it's the biggest problem. Right, let's have a bit of a gander here. Let's just singularly shoot. Does it bounce? Not really. It don't bounce, so what's the purpose of it? Now, concentrated is gonna be a bit like bouncing burst, maybe. But I'm not sure it's gonna bounce all too much, though. That's the thing. It seems to only bounce once or twice. However, still possibly better than Spark Bolt. Maybe even better than the glowing. It's never got to. Hold on, hold the phone. I doubt this is gonna blow up instantaneously, but you never know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Now, what I could do, I could add Saw Blade Orbit onto my payload. Just for that added oomph factor. What are we being offered here? That's the question. What, chaos magic? Ah! Electricity, so I only take explosives. Explosive damage. That is random projectile spell. Hey, I'll keep my promise. I said I was going to ramp it up as we went forward. Increase the danger. And we've got a spare one for a little bit down the road. Maybe we'll see an earthquake from this. So you can see the iconography of the earthquake I was talking about. You probably already know about it, but you know. A random... Oh, my tits! That was instantaneously bad, wasn't it? I just want to leave now. Oh no! Well, random projectile spell hates you. It will do everything in its power to take you out. Whether it's nukes or saw blades. Pretty much, I'd say that was one after another, right, you know? First shot nuke, I mean, fourth shot, shall we say. Was, or fifth, maybe. A nice little saw blade, never even gave me a chance. Although, I could have dodged that if I'd kind of noticed it a slight bit sooner and didn't trip over a little pixel. But hey, I hope you've enjoyed the run, and a little talk on the old earthquake thing that we never saw because the game is mean. Cause of death, of course. I mean, the problem is the Omega Saw Blade isn't going to bounce, so it just deletes terrain. It theoretically can bounce, I think. But, hey, if you have any other ideas about any runs, hey, let me know in the comments section down below. Also, a big thank you to everyone who, you know, spends the time enjoying the videos. Clicking that like button, subscribe, and ringing that bell is always an option as well if you do enjoy the videos. But we stream live at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. Come and join us for some great interactive entertainment over on Twitch. We stream most days from about 4 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, I'd love to see you there. Get involved with the community of Renegades we already have over there, including you can join the Discord, which the link you can find in the description, along with the one-time contribution PayPal link or Streamlabs link, which you can use to, hey, buy me a coffee or something. It's all appreciated. Big thank you to anyone who considers doing so. Like with the names you saw at the start of the video as well. People who click the join button down below and contribute to the channel on a monthly basis. It's hugely appreciated. Hey, including the Pounders. Again, other set of people who click the join button down below and help me out a month with a pound. A hard pounding. It's highly appreciated. Until next time, take care, take it easy. Again, many links in the description for many things. You take care. I'll see you when I see you in the next video or next stream. Much love, guys. Take it easy. Peace.